Good afternoon, boys and girls. We're on to our next rig tutorial. So my first rig tutorial was the chod rig for showing fish. We're now moving on to our second rig here, which is the Darkside rig. These two rigs are exclusive to me, so I will not use any other rigs other than these two. I need one for pop-ups, I need one for bottom baits, and it's them two. So chod rig for pop-ups and Darkside for bottom baits. This is a variation on a blowback rig because we've got the rig ring there. However, this one's called the Darkside because we've got it all done in this dark silk colour. So I'm going to go through some of the components here. All done using the Nash skin link in £20, the semi-stiff variety. So from here, we're going to work our way from the top and work our way to the bottom. So we've got an overhand loop knot there for the hair rig, which has had the material trimmed off it. So this will hopefully be nice and loose, and it's got natural movement. We then go down onto the rig ring, which is supplied by Nash. So these are little micro rig rings. We then go onto the hook, which is from IB Hooks. This is a size 6 wide gape, which has all been hand sharpened. As you can see, look at that point. Mega sharp. We then got the liner from IB Hooks as well. The reason why I use IB Hooks is because I struggle to find these in store anywhere. Not many companies do them now. Fox do one, but in the camo variety, and I don't want a camo, I want dark silt. Then got a blob of putty there. And moving down to the other end, we've got ourselves an anti-tangle sleeve attached onto a swivel. There you go. Let's put that back on. A bit more. There we go. So, this rig, like I said, is for bottom bait fishing. So for bottom bait fishing, we're looking for firmer areas of the lake bed. You can put this onto low-lying weed, very low-lying weed, should I say, or silt. To make that present over silt, you'd obviously have to extend this. So this rig at the minute is sat at about 8 inch, I'd say, a rough guess. But if you want to present over silt, or you found silt, whatever, and you know, maybe there's a little bloodworm bed in there, I'd knock this up to about 14, 15 inches maybe. Make it as long as possible. It's something different, and it's not uncommon for fish to be caught on longer rigs rather than the traditional short rigs. But typically, you want to be finding harder areas of the lake, i.e. like gravel, etc. So this rig will come into play once I have obviously maybe had a few sessions on the lake. Maybe I've been casting to showing fish, etc., and I've just happened to stumble across a harder area. This is when that rig will come into play. So on the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how to actually tie this rig, and yeah, I'll see you guys on that next part of the video. So catch you guys later. Right, time for the rig tutorial. So, a few bits that you need. We need an anti-tangle sleeve. We need a liner. We want a wide gape hook. I use size 6s. We want a normal swivel. And, if I can do this without losing it, a little tiny rig ring. Oh, nearly lost it. Let's bring that in there. We want the dark silt, £20 semi-stiff, pair of scissors, and a boiling needle. And then we've got some wafters up there, which is what I've mainly been using. Just rearrange that camera, there we go. And of course some putty. Let me just knock this camera up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Right, so this is for my own personal rig, so I'm going to do this the way I do it. So, take a nice long length. Got plenty to play about with them. Oh, you go back on. Don't come off. Right, get out of the way. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off about yay in this. So I'm just going to strip this off with my teeth. You can use obviously the little tools that you get for him, but I'll just use my teeth. All right, give me a minute. There we go. So I got a section there without the material on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie an overhand loop knot. I might just have to tag a bit more off this actually. So to do that, you're going to get a little loop there. Oh, sorry guys, keep forgetting to do that. Little loop like that. You're just going to bend it over. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take a little bit more off actually. Right, let me take a little bit more off. See, it's my own rig, and even I can't get it flawless first time. Right, let's get our loop back again, and simply just tie an overhand loop. You might have to get your boilie needle involved here. So through that one, shut the latch, pull it through, and there we go. We have a loop. So there you go, there's our little loop there. I'm just going to trim that tag end off. Get off. There we go. So that's the start. So we've got a length of material there with a loop on it. We're now going to grab our... Oh shit, what have we just done with that? Okay, we was going to grab our... Oh, there we go, got it. Right, grab our rig ring here. Guys, I'm gonna drop this, I can guarantee it. I'm gonna put our rig ring. Oh god, this is horrendous. Sorry, I know this isn't gonna be clear for the camera, but it's just to get that on. That's literally all I need to do, is just get that onto that material there. Pull it right down towards this here. It's a little bit where, this is a little bit now where you're not essentially doing a guessing game, but you roughly want to work out how long you want your hair. So this ring, is going to sit near enough opposite where the barb is. So I'm using micro barbed hooks here. So that's roughly where my ring is going to sit on my hook. Do I want my hair that long, or do I want it a little bit longer? Let's have a little look, see. Yep, I'd say for that, that'll be me. So what I'm going to do now, so trapping that there, we're just going to tie a simple overhand knot. You go through that gap there. And then simply just pull this down. Oh, right, let me try that one again because I want that a little bit longer. Come on, little rig ring, come back up here. There we go. Right, let's try that one again. What I'll do is I'll tie the overhand loop knot, and then I'll put a bit of play in it. There we go, right. This is now where you can like proper play about with it now. Just tighten it up slightly. Hair about that long? No, maybe a little bit less. Let's pull that knot further up. I'm going to say about there. I'm going to commit to that. So I've got nice long hair there. And what we need to do now is get this bit of material off here. So it's a little bit like, you might even be able to actually just get your fingers on it. Let's have a little look. No, you can a little bit, right. So I'm going to get my teeth on that now and just pull off that last little section there and take it right down to the rig ring. So give me 1 second, guys. That was the braid coming off. That wasn't me farting, by the way, if you heard anything then. There we go. So that's now come off now. Oh, there's a slight little bit on that rig ring, which for perfection, we need to get it off. So give me 1 minute again. There we go, she's off. Right, so there we go. So we've got all that material off now. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And then we're going to grab our hook. I'm going to put it through here. In fact, no, we're not. What am I doing that for? we're going to grab our rig ring, sorry. So we're going to get the rig ring on the other end, and we're going to put the hook through the rig ring, like so, and just thread it on. And there we go. So that's that bit there. So we're up to there. Oh, again, I'll put my hand there. Oh, got a bit of fingers and thumbs this. Right, so there we go. So there we go, that's where we've got up to. So we've got the rig ring on there now, and it's not, this isn't attached to anything now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tie a little knotless knot in. So grabbing the tag end, going from the shank of the hook to the hook point itself, I'm going to put that through there. So there you go, you see that? So we've got that now there, a little bit of material coming through. There's the point. Let's spin this around here. And what we're going to do is we're going to tie our knotless knot, sorry. So make sure your rig ring is bang opposite there, bang opposite your barb. And then we're going to put this material back through. So again, from the shank of the hook to the barb. If I can get that through. Just give it a bit of licky licky. Come on, get through, little bugger. There we go, she's through. Ow. There we go. She's on. So we've done the exact same principle as what we did on the last YouTube video. We've done a knotless knot there. We've got that. And make sure that, again, same thing as before. We want to make sure that that material runs parallel with the shank of the hook. So there you go, you can see that. Running parallel with the shank of the hook. So we've now got our long hair here. Got our size 6 on. We've got our knotless knot. Any guesses for what we're going to put on next? We're going to put on our line aligner. So fat end first, so we're going back to the tag end. So we've got the hook there down at the bottom. So we're going to go onto the tag end and feed this through. There you go, just pops out the little butt end there. This is another one. So this, there you go, needs to make sure that runs parallel with the back of the hook. So this does take, oh no, this has been absolutely perfect for me. This normally just take a little bit longer actually, but there you go. Now just keep moving that, keep tweaking it. Nope, it's offset. Nope, it's offset. There we go, that's a bit better. And go, 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 go. Just keep pushing it on. You can add a bit of moisture to this, it might be a bit easier. So get on my hook. There we go, look at that. Line liner is now on. Now we've got all this material here. Oh, let go of it. Got all this material here, so what we're going to do now is going to add our anti-tangle sleeve. So thin end first. If I can get that in. Sometimes easier just use a bait needle. Yeah, we'll use a bait needle, it's much easier. Bait needle through the fat end. Whee, here she comes, coming out. There she is. Right, let's grab a little length there. Oop. Oh, come on, what am I doing? There you go. Grab a little loop there, just pull it back through. Come on. There we go, just pull through now. Yeah. Now this is where you want to work out the length of your rig. So the minute I've got quite a long length there. But like I said though, I like to fish my rigs out a little bit longer. So I'm going to cut it about, I'm going to say about there. So I've got all this room here. So I've lined up my anti-tangle sleeve roughly where I want it to be. So I'm going to rig about, say, yay long. So all we have to do now is put our swivel on, or your quick change swivel, whatever preference you guys have. I'm going to tie the old-fashioned grinner knot as we do before. Through there, through there, through there, and again. I'm only going to do this 4 times. Tie, boom, trim the tag end. Get rid of that. And then pull our anti-tangle sleeve back over the top. So simple to tie, and such an effective rig for what it is. Oh, hang on, I've left a bit. I'll trim that off a little bit more. Get rid of that. That's it, just pull that over. Come on. It's not mugging me off in front of the camera. Come on, get on there. Bloody hell. I've never known such an anti-tangle sleeve to be so awkward to get on. There you go, she's on now. She's happy. Oh, no, she's not. Just a little bit more. Tweak, 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 tweak. There we go, she's on. So there you go. Congratulations, we've just tied the Darkside rig. Now all we have to do now is put our wafter on. So you can either do you could do an 18mm there with an 18mm bottom bait, sorry, with a 12mm pop up, just to give it that snowman presentation. You can use the 15mm wafters, which is what I'm using here. You could double that up. You could put 2 lots of bottom baits on there, 2 15mm. You could do an 18mm bottom bait with a little bit of sweet corn on top, anything like that. For this, we're going to use a little wafter. These stink, and I have a feeling my mother-in-law is going to go mental if she walks in this living room. Hopefully she doesn't. So there we go, just put that onto there. Close that latch, pull her on. And then all we need now is not one of them. Just need one of these. A little baiting, bolly stop, whatever you want to call them. Just put that onto there. Oh, come on. There we go, that's on there. You can see that. Pull that on. And there you go. Easy. Little 15mm there. That'll just have a little bit of buoyancy about it. It'll just probably sit up. Let's see if I can get it on here. It'll sit up just like that. Carp will suck that in. And with the movement of that hair, it'll hook them. So there you go. Darkside rig.